like what tactics are effective and what aren't. I'm thinking of picking up the audiobook to read the original book in the car on my commute, since I bet it's good.
I am close to a level. Let me see if I can pop something to get me over the edge here.
My oh, well, I'm very close. Probably take one of those little human rolls. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna pee real quick. You level up, then we games.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. All right, let me just do my quick intro, and we will be off. Welcome back, everyone, to episode 10 of our Lords of the Fallen co-op Let's Play series. I am your host, FreeNachos, once again, here with Dark Devon.
Ew.
We are venturing through, I believe it's Calrath. It's a fire area. Everything seems to be on fire. And very, very angry with us, but we are making our way through. And hopefully we will encounter a boss or two this episode, but you never know. We had just taken out several kind of mini bosses in that area there. They also did do an update with this game, allowing our co-op partners to have a little bit more abilities, and we'll have to see at some point if that extends to upgrading the lamp and or upgrading health, because it's something that we have been unable to do thus far. So we shall see what this episode brings.
Yeah. And at this point, I almost want to beat the game without leveling up my lamp or health flasks charges just to be like, fuck you.
Yeah, I have, I think, 5 health charges and several of my little lamp pulley things, too. Several charges of that.
I've got 4 health recharges, and I think I have like 1 or 2 on the lamp, whatever the base is.
Oh, you're only one behind me, then, so that's not bad as far as the health. I thought
Yeah, I
you were
did
still
get
at
one of
3.
them. I got one of them in the tutorial itself, I believe.
Yeah, I think we're not going to see a whole ton of resistance, just because of our respective builds.
Life is good.
Booyah!
Let me do the hard shit first.
I'm trying to think if we've collectively died to a main boss yet. I know that we've died to that Ice Witch the most.
Yes, we definitely did. I can't remember if we. No, we beat the Raven and like the weird Raven daughter thing. Like,
Yeah, we died a
I
couple
don't
times,
think.
I think, there.
Yeah, like it wasn't like impossible, but I feel like I remember us dying in this one too.
I think that's a pretty decent shield, but probably not better than the shield you currently have.
Yeah, the shield is good. Oh, you used the lantern.
If I do that, can you walk through it? Or do you have to do it on your
No.
own?
Yeah, I have to do it myself. There's a thing in here, so it's worth it. A serrated staff.
Oh shit. We can go in
Oh,
there.
That's cool. Okay, but enemies will come out and hit us.
I'll probably have to go completely umbral. We also can go straight. Let's do the side path first.
Okay.
Yoink. Get just completely abused. Not even a chance.
I added that holy damage to my already holy blade spell. I will still always hate these creatures, even if they ever get easy.
Yeah.
The reason to pop these little things, because people come out of them.
The little eggs.
Yeah.
I think they give you a couple of vigor, couple souls,
Oh,
not
I thought
ton.
that dude wasn't attacking me, so I thought we could just talk to him, but then he decided to attack me.
Found a chest over here.
Put my headset
You
on.
could probably open it.
Yes, I think we did find like new chests after one of the updates.
Yeah, you should be able to do that. I'm gonna open it and see if you get the item as well.
I got a lava burst. Is that what
Yes.
you use?
Yep. Okay, where... Let's see.
I mean, you're shooting holy damage at them too?
Yeah. Just cause. Now, can you open that now?
Let's see.
You could not previously open those things.
I cannot open this one either.
Even with your lamp pulled out?
Uh, What would I push with my lamp? R1?
You hold up your lamp and then hold R2.
No, R2? Let me see. Nope.
Damn. I thought they had updated that. Maybe because this was a special one.
Wait, but animated vigor skull. That's not what you got.
No, I got a saintly quintessence.
God fucking damn it.
It's like the game knew what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. This game can't stop me.
Ooh, Fallen Lord sword. I think that's
cool.
pretty good.
Did you ever watch the incomparable Jim Carrey's The Grinch Who Stole Christmas?
Yes.
There's a fantastic scene towards the end of the movie when there's a montage of him trying to become the Christmas king or whatever, like the cheer and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And eventually he decides to just like totally lean in. And I remember there's just this scene where like they keep making him taste the fudge and the pudding and he's getting sick. And then he's like, "Is that all you got? Is that all you fucking got? Like, come on." That's kind of how I feel in this game, as they try to screw me over. It's just like, "Is that all you got?" Ah.
Yes, exactly. Dude, that will forever be my favorite Grinch.
Yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I heard the Benedict Cumberbatch one's pretty good too, but Jim Carrey nailed that movie.
Yeah, and he didn't even have like prosthetic mask or anything on when he curled his face up like that.
I
Like
know, it's
he
wild.
actually was able to curl his face like that.
Yeah, they used amazing like makeup, like because think about how hard it is to design makeup that could like make him look like the Grinch, but then also still give him like the full range of motion for his face as an actor that he would need. Just it's a great movie. They should teach it in film schools.
Oh shit! I think we're all the way back to that area where we rested at the beginning.
Oh wow. Oh, that was awful. I hate that thing without a face.
Oh.
Did you see that? This thing.
Mm-mm.
It's just this thing without a face, just like vomiting into the sky, or several
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
that's disgusting. That reminds me of like
Yeah.
Death Stranding. Have you ever seen the Death
Exactly.
Stranding stuff?
Yeah, Death Stranding and Control come to mind there. It's a shoot, probably. I can do it. I am good enough. I am wise enough. I am strong enough. Nope, I missed.
I just walked up and if you get close enough you can...
Oh. Right.
Now I believe we take that rosary back to the black dude at the church and we'll be able to buy gear.
Possibly, hopefully, spells that scale with radiance? Question mark. Also, I really need to get like a ring or amulet or something that increases my mana bar. Oh god, I almost jumped off foolishly. Ooh, we got a boss. I mean, we got a checkpoint. Let me upgrade my character real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Was I going for? Was I just gonna keep going into radiance, or was I going for a little bit of strength to try and do some new weapon?
Honestly, I can't remember. Right now, I have 33 strength and 33 radiance.
I have 25 strength and 35 radiance. I guess as long as damage is not a problem, which it currently isn't, I'll just keep putting into vitality, which is a problem for me.
Yeah, mine's at 19. I just upgraded it to 19.
23, yeah. Alright.
Yeah, I think that's what you were doing. You were pounding vitality because you knew you didn't have as many heals.
Mm-hmm. Are the healing spells like a set number of health points it heals, or it's a percentage of your health bar that it heals?
I think it's a percentage.
That's good. Hopefully I can get a better healing spell, because the one I have kind of sucks.
Yeah, the one I have, which was, I got, like, with my upgraded, like, you beat the game, so you get a better starting character.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me a
Oh,
spell
all these
there,
hands again.
and that
Oh, it's
spell
more
is
than
good.
just hands. It's bodies on skewers, too.
So the spell that I have that's pretty decent at healing is called Sanctify.
I don't think I have that.
No, you don't have that yet. I don't know where you find it in the world. I just know that it was on my kind of base character when I created it.
I keep hoping to buy better radiant spells, and they just keep not having new ones. Thank God for the sword, though, man.
Oh yeah, it's just so fast. Giving so much DPS.
Yes.
You're probably outperforming my spear by a hefty margin of DPS.
Oh, damn. Gosh, blessed. Get hashtag blessed.
I've been seeing a lot of promos for Night Rain lately.
Yeah, I think it comes out like in a couple days. I 100% will be downloading it. Well, I guess I'll like wait for like a review to drop, but I'm almost 100% guaranteed I'm gonna get it.
We should probably get this game in the bag so that we can be done with it, and then me, you, and Lewis, or whoever can play.
Yeah, Matt Bieler would definitely come play too.
Yeah. Is
Yeah,
it
that sounds
3?
good.
It's only 3, right?
I think it's only 3, but you know, we get a group of 4 of us, and usually one of us won't be able to make it probably, so it'll work out. Because it also, I think it's a bit like the multiplayer in Ghost of Tsushima, and that like you kind of like level up like an archetype, not like an actual like specifically individual character you created. So I think, and it's also like it's like a roguelike basically almost. It's like a roguelike meets Fortnite, where you're like the world is getting smaller and you have to kind of choose what bosses to go for versus.
And each boss you kill gives you like a weapon or a perk or something.
Exactly, yeah. So I think
So
it's a
then what's
game.
gonna be Duskbloods then? Because that's the Bloodborne soul
On the Switch
the essence
2.
of Bloodborne thing that appears to be have a multiplayer component as well.
I think that honestly is going to definitely have. I think like Night Rain was them experimenting before, like expanding a bit in Dustbloods, and even Dustbloods might be them experimenting on their way to something else. But it sounds like it's PvP. So it's like almost like Halo Deathmatch, but like the Souls game. But the world itself is also a factor. So it's like PvPvE, where like you have to decide. Sometimes maybe you're gonna help somebody. Sometimes maybe they're going to decide it's better off killing you. And I don't know if it's like Fortnite-esque, where it's like one person left standing, or if it's I could have died. Or, wait, did I? Yeah, no, I died.
Let me revive you. Oh shit. Let me revive you, and then we'll go rest at the thing again to get full heals, so we can just have full. Because it's right over here.
Why not? Why not? But I think there's just a lot we don't know about Duskblood still, and I feel like there's even a decent amount we don't know about Night Rain. How much more of this game do you think we got before we get in the bag?
At the pace we're going. Maybe like 6 more episodes.
Alright.
Because we're not getting much resistance, honestly.
Yeah. No, the single biggest what's the word? Bottleneck to our success is not skill or power. It is being 2 adult dads that need to find time to get on the games together.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I don't like this thing at all.
Did we interrupt playtime?
Oh fuck, we did. Oh damn. Oh my god. This is. Oh. He's even weirder than I thought. And I like him. Oh, what? And now there's a hand coming out of his mouth.
Something about that ain't right.
Oh, and there's another. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the actual fuck?
What is with this game and hands? I mean, they got hands, severed hands nailed to the
Oh my
wall, arms and
wow.
hands coming out of hands.
I do not like this thing, and I hope that we kill it really fast because it is an abomination.
I do know he will spit lava on the floor, so we gotta get out.
Shoot, 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 shoot.
Yeah, get out, get out, get out.
I forgot how to run. I forgot how to run. Shoot.
Look, I can't get you yet.
Don't worry. How do you run again? What button do you push?
I think it's left stick.
I kept tapping X or something. It wasn't working. Fuck. Oh, he's doing blue stuff with his hand now.
Shit.
I
want to get down to you, but...
No, don't worry, take your time. I mean, we were shredding him damage-wise.
I know, we did half his health in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, if I had figured out the run button, we'd have it in the bag.
Let me solo him. Let me solo him.
No, I hate this thing so much, I wish to be a part of killing it. Does the lava retreat at some point?
Yes, it does.
What the hell? Oh my god, he pulled a moon? Oh my Jesus Christ. What the fuck is this thing?
Come on, floor. Do you think if I pop a resist on, I can get you?
Give it a shot. Who cares? I know we want to say, oh, we beat each one first try, but... Nice. Oh my god. What the fuck? It wouldn't let me even dash. Like, I just kind of would, like, explode every step. I think dodge rolling is the only way for me to get out of there. Thanks, man.
Shit. It won't let me get you.
Oh, really? Alright, let's do it for real this time.
Yeah, I think sprint is just hold down left stick.
Let me practice the sprint just to make sure I got it, because I was clicking the left joystick, but it was, I think the lava kept interrupting my sprint. I think, yeah, for me anyway, dodge rolling is always going to get him to move forward. Let's see. Yeah, it is clicking.
Let me buff my weapon right before we cross the threshold, because I bet you if I buff it, we can like maybe shred him before he even goes into that phase.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some wither salts on because fire clearly is not the option. I don't think holy is gonna help me all that much. I'm already doing holy. I'm gonna try a wither salts on this guy.
Alright. I will rebuff my weapon.
See if we can wreck him like super fast.
Alright, time to eat shit. Shit. Go, dodge roll.
Vomit time.
I did it. Turned project.
Okay, here, stay close to me. Hold on.
You're doing a lot of damage.
Alright, buffed us.
Oh, thank you. Alright, so we, oh man.
Just don't be out in the open.
Wow, okay. What is he doing with that hand? Oh, I see now.
Here, come on, buddy. What are you doing? Shit.
Wait, me or this boss?
He's... I'm wondering what he's doing.
Oh.
Can I attack him from here?
Ooh, you cannot stop moving, really. Good idea. Let's just finish him off. Oh wait, we can hit him. Oh shoot.
Yeah, hide.
Ooh, that was close. Alright, time to eat shit, dude. Yeah, that's right. That's a little we respect you. We finished you with projectile weapons.
Yeah. We would have done the old-fashioned way, but we couldn't exactly get to your feet.
Yeah, he was too much of a pussy. Did we get anything cool from him?
We got his remembrance, which is going to give us something
Some
back
Inferno.
at base.
100% be some Inferno weapon.
Music on the horizon. Perhaps that's what will fill the holes in the world. I'll dance in its wake, pluck it from the air and bring it home. It's not so far away. Not so far at all.
Alright.
Spurned progeny. Remembrance, what was it? Remembrance of like an... did you get the remembrance? It was like an umbral cord or something. Let's see.
1, 2, 3. 3 levels, hell yeah. Endurance.
We got remembrance of a spurned progeny, a piece of some kind of fleshy cord. Increase your inferno to gain further insight.
Leveled up.
Alright, what level is your weapon?
It is +7.
Okay, mine too. How many larges do I have? Large... I have 3 large shards.
No, let me see consumables. Upgrade materials. I have 3 large delirium shards as well. I have 1 delirium chunk.
Same. That's what we need to get it to max.
You bet your booty I'm gonna use it on this thing.
Actually, if we go fast, we might be able to get another boss.
Alright, let's do it.
Let's see. We just blaze a trail here.
Yeah, we don't have to respect these weapons enemies enough to engage them. Oh, there you are. Eat shit, eat shit, eat shit.
Oh shit. Ooh.
We don't give a fuck.
We don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck.
What? So, looks like there's a burn and an inferno status, but there's different things.
Yeah, one of them is ignite, and one of them is burn. Ignite is like, you know when you build up enough holy, it does like a smite damage? If you build up the ignite, it does like a quick flame that takes a chunk. But if you fill the burn status, it's like a slow, gradual... I guess they put the fire into 2 different types. Get off of my friend.
Yeah, thanks, bro.
That looks like a mimic.
Oh yeah, definitely. I will say it is funny that I still can't trigger a mimic. So. Oh wait, I just got a pledge to a deer. Is that an important item? Or who's the bad guy?
I don't know. Is that an emote?
No, I think it was like it looked like almost like an upgrade item or a consumable or something. I gotta fight this dude.
Oh, shit, I'm about to die.
Me too. Oops, wrong button. We should.
Vessel
root.
Increases maximum mana. There you go.
Well.
There you go, sir.
Here's a question. What do you think is more important to my build? The one that's my stamina give me more stamina and better regeneration. Probably that one. Increase vitality and endurance attributes. I guess let's get rid of that because like I can ultimately just put more points into leveling those.
Yeah.
That's root. Increase maximum mana. Thank you.
See, the game was listening to us. That's the second time this episode that the game was listening to us, and then...
I feel like I've been whining about the mana bar for like the last 3 episodes. I've been like, why can't I not upgrade it? Ooh, easy, dude. Alright. You know what? I think he might be worth me buffing my weapon. Alright, let's go.
Stupid little guy with him.
Alright. Shoot. Once we see our opening, they can't resist. I hear something breathe. Ooh, I just glitched off of the world. I'm just falling through blue space right now.
Oh no. Revive you. That happened to me one other time. I remember with this game. I don't remember if it was in the same area.
It just happened again.
No.
I'm just falling for forever.
I'm gonna have to maybe get to
Is that item cool, whatever it is? Alright, I'll try not moving for a second.
Try to roll.
Oh no!
No!
What the fuck? That's a glitch, right? That's not like actually the game doing
No,
that?
that's gotta be a glitch.
Does it affect you too? Can you go get that item?
Yeah, I got the item.
What was it?
It was just it was some kind of sword. It wasn't...
Alright, so it's not worth me continually dying over for it, is what he's saying.
Try to go around. So we could either drop down, or we can also, yeah, go around.
Alright.
Don't run straight back. There you go.
I think it was that, for anyone who's listening, I think it was like that black, like, tire-looking cap thing that was like the point at which my character was falling through. Oh wait, there's an item over here, you see it? We have to get off. Oh wait, just drop down. Large hammer. A deer's authority. That sounds like a spell.
Yeah. Some kind of inferno spell, I think.
Oops.
And yeah, if you are caught on fire, rolling does help it go faster.
That's good. I was confirming that was the case. And can confirm it did help. Oh, I think.
Chipped rune tablet, that's what we can bring back
I did not get
to...
a room tablet. Like, it's probably because it's your game.
Yeah, we can bring that back to the blacksmith so we can add another trinket slot in our weapons. But last time we checked, you couldn't add that.
Yes. No, wait. Couldn't I? Was it that I just didn't have anything? No, or was it that it wouldn't let me do it? I can't remember. Well, hopefully, if man, that one would be pretty annoying to not get to have access to it.
Yeah, we'll check it next time we get to a save point.
Anyway, here's some crying. Overseer's outfit. This feels like boss territory.
There must be a no-go. See if we go umbral. No, that's just a no-go.
That's alright.
Sound design is so creepy here.
Yeah, especially with headphones. PS5 and their Sony 3D sound, whatever it's called.
Dude, you know what game's been my latest obsession?
What?
That...
A Mimic right here.
Yeah, I see you trying to pick it up. No? Come on, suck it out. It's called like Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
I just bought it because I know I'm gonna love it.
Dude.
I played just the intro, and I was like, the music is insane.
Oh man, you want to talk about... It's like a JRPG. It's like Persona 5 mixed with like Souls-like mixed with like Final Fantasy.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I can tell I'm gonna love it.
It's fucking good. You can tell right away. Clearly, you can tell right away. It's like kind of a Game of the Year contender. Pretty quickly, you can tell that.
Yeah, I played like probably an hour just so I was so curious. So I basically saw the big old ritual and the number changing over from 34 to 33 to avoid spoilers for anyone in but damn, yeah, it was almost like Game of Thrones level of
Did I not
shock.
deliver on all of my promises? Your coffers overflow. Your influence has never been greater, and your every little desire.
But yeah, dude, I'm not gonna say anything apart from highly recommend.
As you deserve.
Dude, it's $50. Like, how can you beat that?
And while there are those who look upon us with
it's art. It's truly art.
And then you have like these Nintendo people who are reskinning Breath of the Wild, reskinning Breath of the Wild in 60 FPS, which should be 60 FPS anyways.
Thanks to my guidance.
And they're gonna charge you again if you want to buy the DLC.
It makes me upset because Nintendo Switch really truly is my favorite console of all time. And I thought that's like one of my favorite, if not my favorite, just generations, period. The games were fantastic. They took a total swing making it a handheld and a console at the same time. Now everyone's copying them. And it's like you hate to see them just let it go to their heads and just kind of be a little greedy.
Yeah. Knocked your ass down. Can I knock this down? Yes, I can.
Now, am I probably still going to get a Switch 2? Probably, because that's just how good the Switch is.
That Donkey Kong game looks fucking dope.
I know, and Donkey Kong 64
break everything and just smash everyone with it.
Yeah, I love DK. I you remember the bongos. This is some lore for the fans. Mark and I were in college. We had Donkey Kong Jungle Beat on the GameCube. And the controller was a bongos. And there's some great photos of us with the bongos, but also just it's fantastic.
You played Donkey Kong 64 with the rap at the beginning, right?
Oh my god, yes, dude. That was my first game I got for my first console. Well, I guess you can count the Game Boy Color as my first console, but that's the first time I got a TV, game system. It was N64.
That is a good first game to have.
Yeah, so good. So there's like a certainly nostalgia aspect to me too. That's like a DK, 3D World launch title is kind of a special thing for me. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, dude, it looks basically. It reminded me basically of like Super Mario Galaxy,
Mm-hmm.
but like, or no, or not Galaxy, Odyssey. It looks like it kind
Right.
of reminded me of Odyssey, except Donkey Kong,
Mm-hmm.
and he could just break the level and get stuff, and it's fun.
Yeah, it looks great.
Our holy work continues, like fellow
Plus,
sanctified
I'm very
vessel.
excited for
May
Pokemon
Orion's
Legends.
divine radiance flow
What is
through
it,
me
ZA
and
Zygarde or
into
whatever?
you.
Because Pokemon Legends Arceus was, I think, the best Pokemon game like since the gold version, and certainly most innovative. And so I really want it to be good, and probably it's going to run better on the Switch too than the Switch one. And then of course
So
Dust
the
Buds. I mean,
tablets
that
are all
price of admission right
here.
there alone,
Just
worth
one
it.
more left, human.
Only one more
Traveler,
tablet?
there is often no greater misjudgment than power being placed in the hands of one unfit for it. And Galinda's calloused hands and heart will only bring misery with the power of the runes. The final tablet. Bring it to me, and I...
No funny ideas, you treacherous dog. Remember, as long as you're wearing those manacles, if I die, you die. Galinda's already learning so much. She'll see those idiots back in Sturlevo choke on their words.
Another like you roams Mornstead, traveler. A man I encountered long ago. One already burdened then. A burden which has only increased enormously in the years since. And taken a heavy toll. And prolonged exposure to that obscure force so baneful to humanity. And his is a bleak, ruinous road.
I think he's talking about that one dude we keep finding around the world. Possibly either the one tending the graves or the other guy.
Enough chit-chat. There's work
I
to be
think
done.
both of those characters were in the original Lords of the Fallen. This blacksmith guy on the right, the creature guy, and then I think either the shovel guy or the other guy we found out in the world. One of those, I think the two of those characters were in the original Lords of the Fallen.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
I think. I think I played like the beginning of that game and never beat it. Let's see. Can you socket runes?
I can, but when I hit socket runes, there's just nothing I can select from the menu.
Fuck.
I need 3 of the large chunks, I think, to upgrade my weapon. Can I buy them?
Ah, you again. Oh,
You can buy. I think you can buy the little I think you can buy the little trinkets that you can put on your weapons, right? But you can't put them on.
Yeah, I wasn't able to put anything on. I'm pretty sure you bought one, and we've picked up plenty of them by now, I think.
Yeah, we've picked up several.
Do you have perhaps 3 large heirloom fragments for an old friend?
3 large?
Yeah.
Ah, you again.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, sir. Yes, alright, my sword can now go to 8. Thank you. Does that unlock sockets for me, perhaps? Nope. But still great to have.
Maybe that'll be a further. Maybe that'll be another update. We'll do that. Alright, let's run to the Black Church dude. One of our fellow men of the cloth, if you will.
Of the order.
There is no more egregious example of the Rogar blight, which plagues this land, than the infernal colossi, those titanic affronts to Aureus himself. The fact that such damnable things have been permitted to sully our world for so long is a disgrace.
Alright, cool, dude.
A Ravager's Rosary. While the Dark Crusaders have never established a formal presence in Mornstead, as you can see, our reach knows no bounds. As a former Ravager himself, Imperator Jacob would be pleased to see this return to the Aphotic Sanctum.
Now, I believe that we can now purchase some heavy armor shit from this dude.
You serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
I believe it's called Gregory's set or something. We have Purger Helm. Ravager Helm. Yeah, the Ravager set. It's
that
super
sword
heavy.
is nuts. Is that its radiance?
Dude, that looks like the Moonlight Greatsword almost.
Yeah, the thing's pretty cool. And it's radiant and strength, which is a pretty good build for me actually.
No, it's a top tier weapon. And also that shield that he has it weighs 35 though, but it's a really good shield.
Alright, so you think I should work my way towards the Ravager's Gregory sword?
I mean, you just spent your last large nuggets on that guy. So if you want to purchase it, it's cheap enough to purchase, but just understand it's going to be level 1.
Right.
But yeah,
Cleansing
dude, that's a good
Spring.
weapon. It's a good weapon. I'm going to buy it just to have it.
Okay. Ooh, Radiant Slash. Swing your weapon and set forth a wave of damaging radiant magic.
I'm also going to buy Empyrean Pendant, which increases holy damage for me. Wait, do I even do holy damage? I don't think I do. I do Wither and something else. Let me look at my weapon.
To strive in darkness, in light we walk.
My weapon does not do holy damage, so no, I will not be buying that. Your weapon does holy damage.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's my
you
whole
could
thing.
probably buy that Empyrean Pendant, but if you want to use it or not, you only have, I think you only have one slot for a pendant.
I don't know, I haven't picked up a single pendant this whole game, so just the chance to buy anything, especially anything that benefits me, I'm all in.
Oh, you haven't picked up a pendant? Shit.
Nope.
Vanguards are well versed in infiltrating secluded and hostile territories.
Maybe I'm not allowed to, but I'm allowed to buy them from the store.
This rosary serve as a reminder to you that wherever sin may fester, it will always be found and expunged by the Dark Crusaders.
I'm gonna sell some
You
shit.
serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
Purger Helm, Purger Gauntlets, Purger Armor, Purger Leggings. Oh.
Give me that fucking pendant.
To strive in darkness, in
go.
light we walk.
It's a good pendant. So the pendant I'm currently using is actually useless to me. Oh no, it's good for my when I do my ranged attack. It does increased holy damage on my ranged attack, but as far as my weapon, it doesn't do anything.
Well, at least I've got a pendant now.
Yeah, I don't have any other pendants either. That's crazy. Let me upgrade my lamp with Umbral Dude.
Interesting. So it doesn't. This Holy Strike isn't a projectile. It's like just like a big old hit. I feel like having the projectile is more important, especially like when you see like the last boss we just did, where like we just have to like wait around all day unless you have ranged options. So I just noticed that if, like, I've been holding R2 this whole time, and because of the adaptive trigger, I've thought that, like, I've had pressed all the way down, but I realized if I press harder, like, it's actually, like, the adaptive trigger, like, having, like, almost, like, 2 notches of, like, pressure you can put on the trigger.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm wondering if there's, like, a, like, damage or gameplay difference for holding R2 that extra, like, 10%. Because it feels, it's definitely intentional, so I wonder... It is satisfying, though. Game developers out there, use the adaptive triggers more, / for everything.
I would say randomly, if it's not tuned properly, I'll accidentally hit it all the time just because my finger happens to hover over the trigger and the game thinks I'm hitting it. Prime example of that is... what's that Souls-like with the monkey?
Oh, Wukong?
Yeah, that game, dude, I kept... And R2 is actually, like,
Really
an actual, like, a big uninterruptible thing in that game, so, like...
Oh, no, that's annoying.
They did not tune it correctly, so when I'm just running around, I'm, like, using it, and, like, taking damage when I don't need to. Which, I had fun with that game, but I need to go back to it.
I'm trying to rush to beat Metaphor Fantasio so that I can then give Claire Expedition 33 my bulk of my attention. Because Metaphor Fantasio is fantastic. It's the Persona people, but instead of like kind of like Japanese like high school like emo game, it's like a medieval fantasy with like a Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced kind of drop system or something like that.
I fell.
Yeah, you dead or just you fell down?
I just fell a long ass race.
I can't get across actually. It's like because Umbral doesn't even. There's no Umbral bridge. I think there's just no way to go but down.
Yeah, very surprised I did not take fall damage there.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I wasn't gonna play it, and then everybody just kept talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. And then I'm like, you know what?
Expedition 33?
Yeah.
It seems like something special. Like, and I'm not that far in, but I'm wild by it.
Yeah, and I've never played a turn-based game before, but like the way they've done turn-based is almost like a semi-action game.
You gotta at least play Paper Mario and any Persona game, ideally Persona 5, or also Metaphor with Fantasia. I mean, they make turn-based combat so stylish. Also, I will say I love the Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced games, and I like Ogre Tactics, and I like Final Fantasy Tactics for all separate series. Those are kind of the good turn-based things.
Shit.
Anyway, it's just Pokemon, dude. The ultimate turn-based game. Aside from OG Dragon Quest, which I also play. Man, I play a lot of turn-based now that I think about it.
Yeah, I've never delved into that world till now.
Oh, I'm deep in it. And then of course there's Kingdom Hearts, which is the fusion of action combat and turn-based combat. Although, more so action than turn-based, to be fair.
Yeah, Mass Effect. The Mass Effect series kind of has a little bit of an action, but then like stop and direct your team vibe.
Yeah,
And they do it in a cool hybrid way where it's like it slows down when you need to be tactical, but also if you just want to shoot and let your team kind of just direct themselves, they can do that as well.
I really hope we get like a great Mass Effect game someday. I've got Andromeda. I have been meaning to try it. I feel like it would be fine. Like I know it's not. People were mad about it at the time, but largely because it shipped with like bugs. But I think they've been patched out, and so I bet it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy, like the backlash a game will get if it has bad lip syncing.
Yeah.
Early on, people tend to notice it right away and really bag on a game that has. I will say, Claire Obscure. That's probably the worst part about the game is the lip syncing is sometimes way off.
Yeah, that's how old FreeNachos and Dark Devon are. We come from a time in gaming before day one patches, and so in the early part of the transition when games could be patched pretty easily, if games didn't ship finished, like Assassin's Creed, what was the one in Paris, or like Mass Effect Andromeda, like the reviews would like slam a game because they reviewed it as it was, not like as it was going to be. And these days, every review has an asterisk about if it's going to get patched in the future because it's expected that it will.
Right. Those reviews in progress.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm just running around, I'm lost as fuck.
Yeah, me too. I'm just kind of half following you and then half looking for items. I put a little bit of time into learning to make very basic kind of like Game Boy games on a console called the Playdate. Have you seen the Playdate? It's like a yellow little Game Boy with a crank as one of its like control inputs.
No.
Yeah, it's very cute. Came out, I think I kick-started it or something, like either during COVID or pre-COVID, and then it arrived after COVID. But I enjoy it. It's this little yellow Game Boy, and one of the cool things about it is that Panic, I believe, is the company that's part of the process. I can't remember sure. And they really want the community to be making games because like they kind of run like a music like equipment company for the most part, so they're not devoting all their time to making like first party games for like the little indie Game Boy experiment. But they did get a bunch of cool developers like Lucas Pope, and I forgot some other ones. The guy that did Mars After Midnight. No, sorry, the guy that did the Obra Dinn, which maybe that is Lucas Pope. And they got the guy that did Katamari to make some exclusive games for the Playdate. But it comes in like seasons. So like you get like you buy the Playdate for like $140, and you get a season of video games that like show up every week. You get 2 new games.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So the fun thing is that like the community is trying to keep it alive by like making all these games for it, and the tools are intentionally like super easy for people to pick up. So, I made like a little shitty Zelda ripoff like Game Boy game, kind of like the Multiple Ages. If I had a little bit more time, a little better heal, I'm gonna die. I want to make like almost like a Super Mario Land 2 side scroller, like if you remember the Game Boy Color days.
What was the game? Is it Mario Maker, 3D Mario Maker, or something like that, where you can make levels and post them?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I didn't have a Wii U, so I didn't really get a chance to get in on that. Although they made one for the Switch, didn't they?
I think so. It's always nice when a community actually like is responsible and is a good community rather than they give a communal aspect to a game and they fucking ruin it.
Right. Like Star Wars fans. Controversial, I know.
I don't know why everybody seems to be playing what is it, that Star Wars Battlegrounds or Battle whatever game.
Battlefront?
What's it called? Yeah, Battlefront 2. Everyone just
The remaster or is it the one that EA made?
I don't know. There's some Star Wars game. It's like a first-person shooter that you can make a third person.
I think
I don't
that's
know.
Battlefront. Is it like?
I think it's
how is it
Battlefront.
like? Is it current gen or is it like? Or is it look like it was made on the PS2?
No, current gen. Everybody seems to be. There was like a big spike and everyone playing.
Oh, they all went back to it.
Yeah.
Actually, I liked that that fighter pilot Star Wars game that was the free game of the month a year or two ago.
Yeah, I remember we played it and we got wrecked online because there's people with like the best ships and we had the starting class ships with no good weapons.
I remember Lewis told me he was getting motion sick playing. But I thought it was clever. You know, I never would have expected like a PvP Star Wars game to work, but I felt like it did and does.
Shit. Oh
It was time to learn the meta for like several different games at once. Oh, is that one of those? I knew it. I
Skull face.
You prick. You fucking thing. I'm going to have to fucking kill you.
Here, let me take aggro and you just wreck him. Wreck his backside, if you will. Yeah.
In His Holiness's name, the Pope. What's the new Pope's name again? I forget. It's something the second. Is it Leo? Might be Leo.
It's Leo.
In His Holiness's name. Just don't tell the Pope that we're gonna go for like the Umbral ending, because I feel like he's more of a Radiance kind of guy.
We do not play this game because it is easy.
We do it because it is hard.
Because it is hard.
I forgo Hell's upgrades, this, that, and the other thing, not because it is easy, because it is hard. I will not take orders from a woman that is less than a 7. Wait, thingy I can do.
Ooh, that helped us.
Ladder.
Good one.
I solved it at the puzzle.
Dude, have you seen Blue Palace?
No, what is that? I haven't even heard of it.
Oh man, it's a puzzle game, where like, I don't even know, I've only seen like an hour of footage, but it's basically like, room by room, you choose, like when you get to a doorway, you choose what room is next that you walk into, and like, that room has other doorways in it that branch, and basically you create a layout of a house, like you're an architect, and you are creating the house in real time as you're walking through. Like there's a kitchen and a parlor and a study and like all these things, and you basically put them in real time and walk into them, and you solve puzzles, and you retread your steps, and you try to like unlock doors and find secrets and stuff. I don't know what the end goal is of the game, but I do know it's like it has that indie puzzle vibe. It's not a combat game. It's literally just you're walking through the house and like solving puzzles.
Sounds mind-bending.
But yeah, it's created quite a buzz on the YouTubes lately, I've noticed. So next time you're online, I'm sure our devices are listening to us. Some devices listening to us right now, so you'll probably see some suggestions for Blue Palace soon.
Blue Palace. I'll say it out loud. Blue Palace. That way.
Where the hell's it gone? Whoever took it, I swear!
You sound like
Shrek.
Right?
It
This is my
marks where
swamp.
Catherine fell. She was a lamp bearer, like you. But far more than that, she was
Well,
my love. I left a token here in her memory. A pendant I gave her a long time ago, and now it's gone! It's all I have left! Catherine and I were both hallowed sentinels. It's hard to imagine now. She was astounding. We fell in love, and we embraced what we had, even though the Order forbids it. They found out and made sure we paid for our sin with agony. In the end, they thought we were dead. But it was only Catherine's heart stopped. And not for long, thanks to the umbral lamp. But even as a lamp bearer, eventually there came a day when she fell. And didn't rise again. I'll find the bastard who took that pendant. You find them first, you tell me. Understand? There'll be blood for this desecration.
Homeboy's pissed.
so I take it you could keep the pendant if you wanted.
Yeah, there is... I'm trying to remember. I believe there's an NPC we can find in this level that has the pendant and we can buy it off him, I think.
You got to.
But I've never completed that quest line.
Is it boss dependent? Like if we beat this boss real quick,
Oh shit,
we'll,
the
like,
water's
lock
back.
ourselves out. Oh, you know, let me switch spells so I can have the heal poison spell equipped. Cleansings. Green. What's the difference between a pool of radiant light, which removes status effects and stats buildup? Bless the ground with a holy light, which heals and cleanses the status effects of any ally who walks it. So that makes it a little more useful for both of us. Alright, I can heal our poison.
Oh, hell yeah. That's helpful.
Oh, nice.
Okay, now that brings down all the items that were, floaty float.
Ring of Bones.
I think that one boosts your equip load, max. Max
That sounds
equip load.
Ooh, what's this way? Animated Vigor Skull, which makes me think it's more important than that. Tell me what you get over here. This little corner. What'd you
Oh
put?
shit, I barely saw it. Oh no, same. Animated Vigor
Okay.
Skull.
That's often the prize they give me when, like, you get some kind of cool, like, consumable thing that, like, you know, like a quintessence or something. That,
Right. Okay, now if we go back around, it looks like we can go across that drawbridge now. Let's see.
So what do you know about that creepy monster who Broomhilda has trapped?
He was a blacksmith in the first Lords of the Fallen game back in like 2010 or 2008, whenever the first game came out.
Mm-hmm.
He was a blacksmith, or like one of the regular blacksmiths that you visit in that game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Nice try, you absolute piece of shit. Ooh, fireworks. Eat shit and die.
But yeah, I played original Lords of the Fallen back when it first came out. This was I think it was soon after, not too long after the original Dark Souls came out.
I was gonna say, was it always a Souls-like, or did like it just did this version decided to be more Souls-like?
Well, I've been watching like the dev diaries of this game.
Mm-hmm.
They put out a dev diary series since they released the 2.0 co-op update.
Mm-hmm.
And oh fuck.
I'll get you. Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm fine. And they mentioned the original Lords of the Fallen and how it was like had good intentions, but like clearly they were out of their depth trying to make a Souls-like at the very beginning of the genre being born. So they've like learned a lot and stuff like that, and they're working on Lords of the Fallen 2.
Isn't that what this is?
This is 1. This is, or no. I guess they're working on the sequel to this game, which will be whatever the sequel to this game will be called. They're working on it right now. I will say the one thing that they should probably learn from this game: make the bosses harder.
Yeah.
Because even solo, like they're not from soft level difficulty.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, honestly, like FromSoft's gotten so hard that I don't think I could even beat the DLC for Elden Ring without help. And I used to pride myself on, mostly soloing bosses. But again, I think I've read that actually the new bosses were kind of designed with multiplayer in mind. They wanted to, they got the sense that Miyazaki was enjoying like the unique elements of Monster Hunter, where like people team up on like a monster together, and it's kind of like experimenting between like the fun stuff or forming like a little bit more Monster Hunter, not in its like annoying complexity, but in its the way a pack of people bring down a larger foe.
What was that game that we played that was like the free game of the month? That was like a Monster Hunter cheap.
Oh, Dauntless. Actually, that is still free. That's made by the people that do Fortnite.
Yeah, that game had potential.
I wonder. It's been so long. I bet it's improved. I mean, it was good even then. I would try Dauntless again. Although, to be fair, we do have Monster Hunter World, which is just so good. But the fact that they're constantly updating Dauntless for free, just like Fortnite, is kind of nice.
Yeah, the live service game era is still going strong, it seems.
Although, I wonder how many of Sony's failures will have to, cost billions of dollars or whatnot until they decide to stop wasting time on, like, that genre.
I don't know if that's the way to go or not. I'm scared.
I can jump, because I'm not important. Oh, alright, you made it.
Oh, there's that NPC.
The one that has it, you think?
Just gotta cross. But yeah, if they're gonna learn from this game, make the bosses harder. That's really it.
Where's the guy? Hysteria pendant. Is that the one?
I'm Winterberry. You're my first customer today. I don't get many. I've got nice things, though. I like your lamp, but I know you won't trade it. A long time ago, I asked someone else who had a lamp like that if he'd trade it to me, and he called me a bad name, and told me to go where he cut my head off. He was rude.
I think they're talking. She's talking about that dude we just talked to.
There are lots of nasty people in Ronstead. But I'm quick and clever. And that's how I find so many amazing things to trade. I just found a necklace here in the mine. But you can't buy that. I'm keeping it for myself. Because I love it so much. Hello. I've got a shop.
Okay, so the Hysteria pendant increases spell power. That is actually a really good pendant if you are a mage build, or like you use holy stuff, like you main kind of holy spells, or like even for any kind of spell really. It's really good build. Really good for that. Let's see. The Marriage Root removes one spell slot, provides increased spell power. Deal additional posture damage upon striking enemy infliction with bleed. Gain increased
Is the Eye of
defense.
Vengeance an important item?
Eye of Vengeance?
Yeah.
I don't... Oh. I think that's what you get when you... Is that what you get when you invade people, or is that what you get when you do those little lamps that... Basically, you see the soul of another player who died and you avenge by killing the NPC that killed them.
Gotcha.
Not the NPC, the ad. The mob. Gain increased defense while casting sorceries. Oh, she sells a rebirth chrysalis.
So you're gonna buy the pendant from for her so we can go back to that guy?
I'm keeping it for myself.
She won't let me buy it.
Because I love it
Oh, really?
so much.
Sure, let me buy it. Let me see.
The price is...
Oh, shoot.
The price is $13.37.
I think I just bought it.
Did you?
The Hysteria pendant?
No, the Katrin's pendant is the one that the Gravekeeper wants.
Oh, I just bought the Hysteria pendant.
That's a good pendant. It increases spell power.
Alright, so we have to go tell the guy that we found.
Yeah, we gotta go tell him. Let me do a drop down on brother here. Where'd he go? Here you are.
I kind of like her. I hope that gives her a chance to talk.
Can I open that? Yeah, the Miyazaki Souls-like way of telling stories is so interesting because it's like you basically have to read the descriptions of items and then talk to NPCs who drop nuggets, and then just so happen to find the corresponding NPC that also knows what that person's talking about.
And you have to get so many clues from like the environment itself. Like the locations, at least in definitely in a From Software game, like, you know, really tell a story. Every overturned apple cart was there for a reason.
Yeah, so it's the epitome of a game that like shows you but doesn't tell you directly.
Yeah, like I remember some video game journalists talking about how like From Software games, like, they tell stories that could only be told in the video game medium. Usually, like, you know, like the story, like a video game story, like God of War or, you know, Uncharted. It's like game parts and then kind of like movie parts. So that's why like a lot of games could be adapted to like movies. But a From Software game, like, the story only really, it's like a very active story because it requires you to like unravel it and piece together it, and I know you're gonna not even find all of it anyway. You're gonna have to go on YouTube and talk to people. And
dude, Elden Ring, trying to keep all those storylines straight and know where to go, and like you would not know what to do.
Thank God for Vati Vidya on YouTube. Shout out to our boy.
But dude, the one quest line with the girl who has the one arm removed, the prosthetic arm from Blight. Dude, that is my favorite quest line.
It's so good.
In Elden Ring, it's so fucking good.
Yeah, I think there was a Polygon guide that I found at the time, and otherwise I have no idea how I would have figured it out.
That lamp's rotted your brain. Does this place look like somewhere a child could survive? Oh, I suppose I've seen stranger things in my time. All right. If there's a chance that's the case, then when I find her, I'll stay my hand. At least long enough to be sure.
Okay, cool. Good.
If you're right about this, the thought of a poor girl down there alone in the dark, Katrin wouldn't have ignored such a plight. And she'd not see me do so either.
Oh, that's
cool.
Nice.
If you're right, the thought of Katrin wouldn't have ignored...
I like that.
Okay. Cool.
This feels like this could be the only nice quest in this game, or it could set us up for misery.
Okay, we're about to fight a boss.
Alright, one attempt, and then I'm gonna have to sign off. Let's do it.
Alright, let's do it.
Skin Stealer. Oh, he looks just like the guy.
Get wrecked, homie. Get wrecked, homie.
Yeah, he doesn't even know what to do about my shield. Yeah, you like that, bro? You see that shit? He staggers on the shield. And dude, we don't give a fuck.
We don't give a shit.
In His Holiness's name. Alright, let's sign off there.
Alright, guys. With that, we have stuck to our word of fighting multiple bosses. We'll try to do that every episode if we can. Leveled up a little bit, got our weapons stronger, found some NPCs. This was a banger, I'd say. This was just a banger of an episode. But anyway, guys, we're going to sign off from episode 10, FreeNachos and Dark Devon, and we will see you all on the next one. Bye-bye.